Hey folks, I'm here to make some little napkin flowers. It's a great thing for Mother's Day cards or whatever. You can make you a little bouquet, and they're really easy to make. So I need to make a few of them, so I thought I would just do that with you. So to get started, you are going to need just a napkin. A napkin, any size napkin, whatever, just a napkin, okay? And then we are going to cut the napkin. We're going to cut the napkin in half, okay? Then we're going to take these two together, I think is what we'll do, and cut it in half again. It does not have to be perfect, just cut it, okay? Then we're going to fold these two like this, get us kind of a mark, and we're going to cut. Make sure that you take all of the layers out. Then you're just going to eyeball this and cut this in half. Like I said, doesn't have to be perfect. You can eyeball it. If you find, I still think this has a layer, but I can't, ooh, there it is. I couldn't seem to get it separated, and sometimes it's hard to get them to separate. But I knew that it had another layer, but I just couldn't get it to do it. And I'm still not going to be able to get it to do it. Let's see. Come on, you can do it. It's not going to do it. Alright. We'll have the patience for that today. So we will move on to another napkin if this one will not cooperate. Usually I can take this little dude and roll it and it works. Not today. Alright. So I'll work on that another time. So this one, moving right along, of course you know I keep that in there. I think this one is good. I think. We'll know when we start cutting. So anyway, so what you're going to do is you're just going to do like we did that one. You're just going to cut it in half. Cut it in half. Cut it in half. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see, do you have another layer? If you do, you're just going to be stuck with it because I am not fooling with it. And it doesn't matter, it just gives it more fluff. So it's not really a big deal. Just gives it more fluff. Let's see, do you? I don't think you do. Alright, so then we're going to take these again, get them as, you know, eyeballed as even. They don't have to be even because you're going to cut all that off anyway. So put that together like a so. Open it up and cut. Put these two together and cut. Alright, and you're going to do the same thing with this. Like I said, if you want, if you can't get it off, it's not a big deal. It just gives it, it'll give it some extra fluffage. Yes, that's a word. Fluffage is a word. If not, it is now. And put these together. And cut down the middle. Alright. Like I said, doesn't have to be perfect. Now we're going to stack all these together. Stack all these together. in the best little way you can. Doesn't matter because you're fixing to cut it. Alright, take that, put them all together, take a stapler, and my dogs are going to howl and I apologize for that. Take a stapler, staple, okay, and then you have this. Then you're going to take your scissors and you're just going to cut in a circle around. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can cut it in waves if you want, whatever you want to do. Okay, then you're going to have something that looks like that. Then you're going to take each of these little sections and you're just going to scrunch them up. Scrunch them up. So this is an easy little flower to make. If you get over the aggravation of not getting the, getting all the white backing off, the extra plies or whatever. You can spend as much time with this as you want. Fluffy, fluffy. And yeah. I think a lot of people do this with like tissue paper. So you could use tissue paper too if you wanted to. I just had a bunch of napkins laying around, so I thought I would do that. I stapled that folded in, perfectly fine. We will lose that one. That's what's great about it. If you mess up, just tear it off. Mess up, tear it off. Alright, then you're going to take it and you're going to kind of fluff it back out a little bit. Now, you can leave it as is. You can add a center if you want. We are going to see how it looks when it's put back out. See if we need to do a little trimming to make it look a little better. You can do that. Let's see. I think I need. Let's see. What do you look like? What do you look like? What do you look like? Let's fluff this out just a little. Get it where it's not so tight in there. So yeah, so there's your little, that kind of looks like a little pansy, don't it, with those colors. So then you can take and find a center point if you would like to. Totally up to you. And you can take a button or whatever and glue it in the center. That button's a little too big, but glue it in the center like that. And then you have a cute little flower for a card. You can put it on a card front or whatever. So yeah, so there's that. You can use any kind of napkins you have. Like here's one. This one. This is the one that we did with this one. So you can do that. You can do bigger ones with the bigger napkins if you want. Just same concept. Just fold it, and fold it. So yeah, that's how you make these little things. Now, I will do one more. Just because if I can get this off, it'll be great. Look, you're gonna cooperate, aren't you? Ha ha ha. So there you go. There's two. Two. Now let's do fold it and fold it again like this. All right. So just take and cut. Open these two up. Now you do have to be a little careful. Don't get too roughhousey with them because they will tear. They are definitely delicate. I'm going to fold all those together like so. Give us kind of a center point. And then take all of them, put them together. You can fold them over if you would like. Try to get you a semi-center point. As you saw, you do not have to be fussy with them. Stack them all together. Stapler out. Staple in the middle. And get to fluffering. You can do 2 at a time. You can do, you know, whatever. What do you want to do? You don't have to, they don't have to all be separate if you don't want. If you don't do that though, they will not be as crinkly and fluffy, so just keep that in mind if you don't do each individual one. But it all depends on the look you're going for. It's your crafting. It's whatever you want to do. It's great about it. You can make a bouquet out of these. Put them on a, put them on a canvas for Mother's Day. Put them on a card. The canvas would be cute if you could just draw your stems or whatever, stamp your stems, whatever you want to do, and make a canvas for Mother's Day. And as you see, I didn't cut this one. We wanted to do this one square to just see the different ways that you can do it. So then you just take it out, and then when you get it all fluffied, if you want to trim some of the outer ones off, then that's what you can do. I'll show you. I'll show you. That way you have these little corners poking up in the center. Then you can just take your scissors and trim around the edge, and it gives you a different flower. See? Gives you more of a messier flower. Then you can do whatever you want to do with it. Gives you a different effect. You can play with it until the cows come home. So, yippa. I pull that out a little bit. I'm going to pull some of them others out a little bit. And it gives you a whole different effect. And you can keep on squeezing it up there until you get what you want. If you see a corner you don't like, and cut it off. So there. So there's that kind. And we have the round where you cut it. So you can do it either the square or round, whichever you prefer. So yeah, so there's you some quick and easy little rusticy looking flowers. You can add, you know, buttons or pearls or whatever to them. Put them on a card, put them on a canvas, and that's an easy, quick little craft. You can use up all your napkins that you buy for your journaling, and then you have 1,000 left over and you don't know what to do with them. Make some flowers. So yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this little napkin flower craft. And if you have any questions, just let me know. And thanks so much for watching. Happy crafting, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.